Hey everyone, I'm back. Hope you're having a great June 1st. So as you know, I am back at the CTCA, Cancer Treatment Centers of America, and today was basically the pre-op appointments. I'm having surgery tomorrow. Surgery consists of full removal of the left lymph nodes. They sit approximately right in here. There's like a whole sack of them. I did have the main lymph node removed last year, but this time around all of them are going because the cancer was detected there. So that's tomorrow. Today again was just blood draws, collection of information, meeting with different teams, and that's about it. It's approximately 11 o'clock a.m. and it's a balmy, I guess we could say, without being funny, 93 degrees here in Arizona. So not too bad. It's dry heat, so there's not the humidity effect or factor, so it's tolerable at this point. It is going to get a lot hotter later on, in which case I probably won't be in it. Anyway, I really want to bring this video to you today because there's a couple things that I've been thinking about and that have been brought to my attention, and so I just kind of really wanted to maybe share, maybe encourage someone, I don't know. So here goes. A couple days ago, a couple weeks ago, I had an opportunity to speak to a couple different women and also hear the stories of some courageous women in my mind who have gone through breast cancer for the first time or maybe the second time, or they're about to go through it again. And the theme that I've been coming across is that the women are not aware of the type of cancer they have. I mean, they're not aware of the type of breast cancer. And some of you might think, why is that important? And others of you are probably very shocked like I was. The reason why you want to know the type of breast cancer you have is because then you know if you're being treated correctly. It's always better to have more information than less. It's always better to be informed rather than be in the dark. Cancer's scary, we all know that, okay? Cancer is life-altering. It can take your life. We all know that as well. Many women have passed, probably women you know, in your family, people you love, friends, coworkers, whatever. So cancer is not really something that we throw a band-aid on and, you know, skip on down the road. It is a formidable opponent that we need to know everything about. So just because somebody tells you have breast cancer, we need to take it one step further. I mean, when I was diagnosed last year with breast cancer, I was just in shock, and your life kind of flashes before you, and you don't know what to think, and you think, oh my God, how long do I have to live? I'm gonna pass, you know, because people do pass away from cancer all the time. You know, all those things go through your mind, so you're not really asking the questions because that's not where your mind's at. But once I was able to think it through and settle down, I got back on the phone with the Regional Cancer Center and the nurse navigator who called me and delivered the information, and I said to her, I need to know what type of cancer we're dealing with. What type of breast cancer is this? And it was important that I knew that so that I knew what I was researching. And you go online to Susan G. Komen or a lot of the legitimate websites, and they break down the different types of breast cancer, whether it's inflammatory, whether it's invasive ductal carcinoma, or any of the other breast cancers like lobular carcinoma. Is it in situ, meaning it's like a stage 0 and it's not really growing, but you do have a tumor there and it is cancerous and it needs to go. All this information is what I consider on the basic. That's the forefront, what you need to know up front. So when I'm talking to women and they're telling me they don't even know that, I'm wondering, are you scared? Are you in fear? Or are you being taken advantage of? You know, who are your doctors that they're not breaking that information down? Look, fear is real. It happens to us all, but you can overcome fear. And you have to overcome fear if you want to fight for your life and get better. There is always something in life to fight for. Whether you have children or not, whether you have pets, loved ones, family members, friends, there's always somebody looking to see you and wanting to see you show up another day. It could be complete strangers and you don't even know it. So we always have to empower ourselves with knowledge. We cannot let fear break us down, hold us hostage, keep a stronghold on us. Because if you do that, you're not equipped. You're not equipped to fully fight for yourself, and you're just kind of blowing away out here in the wind. You don't want that, folks. You want to be able to fight. You want to be able to completely understand your situation. And I don't mean get on crazy random websites and take in all kind of negativity. I spoke about that in a previous video. You do need to be mindful of the things that you are watching, the things that you are hearing, and the people that are around you. Always have to be mindful of that. There's a lot of bad information out here. And just because one person's story went X, that has nothing to do with how your story is going to go. We don't know. Okay, it hasn't been written. I'm definitely not a psychic, and I don't get down with psychics myself. Period. I don't believe in them. I'm sure they're out there, and they're doing great things for somebody, but I just don't get down with them. But anyway, I was disheartened when I'm talking to individuals that are telling me and seeming as if they don't care, and maybe they don't. And I'm not going to knock somebody's choices. You have the right not to know. Hell, you have the right not to treat if you don't want to. And there are people that make that decision. You know, they get a crisis in their life and they decide, oh, forget about it. Okay, maybe this message is not for them. I don't know. But this message is for you. That when adversity comes, and I promise you it will come, nobody escapes it. Educate yourself, arm yourself with as much knowledge as possible, and that way you'll know if who and what you're surrounding yourself with is really working for you, folks. Okay? Does that mean you should be going out and getting second and third, fourth and fifth opinions? No, I don't mean you need to be paranoid, but you need to be smart. This is your life, this is your body, and there are people, again, depending on you to show up and make it another day, okay? And there's so much love out here. There are folks that will walk this walk with you. Trust me, I have plenty of people that are walking this walk with me. They're praying for me and they're praying with me, and I feel it every single day. It's just so wonderful to know that there are folks out there that have that much love, and it's also amazing the people you would never think show up, and the folks that you expected to are not able to, and that's okay. I don't blame them, not even mad at them, because it's not even about that. But I have to do my job too. And at the end of the day, if I want to survive, I got to be on top of this. I got to educate myself. I have to know what's happening and walk it out. Walk it out in faith. And that's what I do. And that's what I am doing. And I just felt like I needed to bring this message to somebody. Somebody needed to hear these words of encouragement today. You are strong. You are not weak, and you can do this. All right, everyone. That's it for me. Much love to everyone. Have a great day. I sure got to get out of this 90-degree, possibly 108-degree weather that's about to hit us. And see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.